Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Mike Kollin at MikeKollin.com. So I'm sure you guys have already heard and seen on the news how there's been quite a few earthquakes in Southeast Asia, Myanmar, Thailand, and also up in, I think it's Kurdistan, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce that. So if you've been listening to my videos over the last 4 or 5 days to a week, we have been predicting this for about a week now. We've known for sure during this exact time that this is exactly what was going to happen. There's going to be hurricanes, there's going to be cyclones, there's going to be earthquakes. So when I say we, I really mean myself, and it's backed up by different geophysicists that I've already put links in the description boxes over the last week or so. We got blasted and have been getting blasted by the sun. Then we have this solar, lunar eclipse coming up. I think it's tomorrow night, actually, on the 29th. So what we are seeing is the tear down of the way that the world was. This is what we call a tower moment. You watch that tower completely collapse all the way down. The framework of a tower, the foundation of the tower, is the beliefs, the rules, and the values. This is not only physically happening, it's a symbolic representation of what's happening to people on the inside. Their entire systems, their value system, their strategies, their rules, the belief systems that they've been living by, that they were taught and just blindly conditioned to follow, they're literally falling apart, collapsing all the way down to the ground. On Stefan Burns' video yesterday, I literally said something's about to happen. It's either going to be a polar shift or something huge. Something is happening. We're being blasted by all this energy. Now, a lot of people think, oh, it doesn't affect the Earth. It affects every planet and moon in the solar system. So one thing I want to say is the images that you're seeing about the buildings falling down it's a physical reality that's also symbolic of what's happening on an energetic level. Really, it is the energetic level that's shifting, which is affecting all the levels, okay? So it's also happening inside you on a mental, emotional, and physical level. So the left brain is the brain of I don't believe, okay? The right brain is the brain of I do believe. I want to see how things fit together. Because the right brain literally puts the pieces of the puzzle together. The left brain, it not only can it not do that, it is designed to separate the pieces of the puzzle. So people that are only left brain, well, they're in the world of where, you have to prove it to me. And here's the thing, they want you to prove it separately. They don't want you to put the pieces of the puzzle together. So you're like, well, how can I show you the picture of this puzzle if you don't let me put them together? And so that's the weird, I don't know if the word dichotomy fits here, but it's kind of the weird dichotomy of a very left brain person. It's like, well, I can't. You have to be able to, you have to want to see the pieces connected. Otherwise, you can't see it until total devastation. And that's the way it's going to happen for these people. So people that have clung to the left brain and hid behind their emotions in the bigger picture and seeing the pieces connect. Because these people, I don't see the connection, and that's arrogant, it's egotistical. These are the people that are going to be going through these tower moments. In fact, they are going through tower moments. They're holding on for dear life. They have panic in their eyes. If you walk into their presence and you have a truly grounded, really rooted, grounded, emotionally grounded energy, and your awareness is expanded, they're the ones that are going, their eyes wide open. They literally physically lean away. What's happening is it is too powerful now. They can't deny it, that people like us are becoming truly rooted and truly grounded. And we're just being ourselves. We're walking out in public like, hey, this is who I am. And it's causing them to begin to open up. And they're fighting it. So now they're in their own internal tug of war, fighting against themselves. So here's something I want to say before one of those left brain people say, so you're saying we're at the effect of all this and we have no power? No, I'm saying we are the power. A lot of people have asked me over the last 4 years, like, how are you staying so calm throughout all this? Now, I've had some up and downs. I'm not saying I was perfect. But compared to most people, I've been extremely grounded, extremely calm, dealing with all this stuff and just going, well, it's because I see it on a bigger scale. I see it on a bigger picture. it's happening, and fighting it isn't going to do a damn thing. It's like trying to walk up to that building and put your hands on it because I'm going to try to hold it together. Like, dude, you're not going to hold that building together. It's going to collapse. So for right now, what we are seeing in the world, what we are seeing at the grocery stores, at the wherever we go, we are seeing those left brain people holding on to, well, I'm following the rules and I'm doing this and I'm going by the belief systems that we were taught and conditioned to believe. It's literally their structures, their foundations are having a tower moment. They are completely and totally collapsing. So what I'm saying is, for those people who have not been open-minded, if you followed my channel for more than 5 videos, you're probably a pretty or fairly open-minded person. So this is not going to affect you as much as it is those people who have completely stayed on the other side. They're not going to open up to the right brain. They've been fighting it their whole lives. Nope, it's either or, it's either left or right. You know, those people, the either or people, their whole systems are being collapsed. They're falling apart. They're completely having tower moments. For those people, you are going to witness them going through absolute hell. Now, for the people in Thailand and Myanmar and also the other parts of that area, I am very sorry for what you're physically going through. It is devastating. I have a lot of friends in Thailand. I have a very close connection to people in Thailand and Southeast Asia in general. Oh, and by the way, this is not some form of punishment from God. Somebody posted on, I think it was on Facebook or no, it was YouTube. Oh, God is punishing them. For what? God's not punishing anybody. So for the naysayers who think, oh, so you're saying we're just powerless right to effect? No. When I made a video, I think it was 2 days ago, I was telling you to do your deep breathing, stretch, go for walks, eat solid food like meat, protein, eat healthy organic vegetables, fruit, drink plenty of water, get some salt, sodium in you, some minerals. This is saying, hey, here's how you deal with this. So no, I don't believe we're just at the effect of the cause. I believe we can be a part of the cause, and that there are things that we can physically, mentally, and emotionally and energetically do to ground ourselves, to calm ourselves down, to keep a calm mind. So one of the realizations I've been having, so in the last couple of videos, maybe not the last one, but the ones before that, I was even pulling up Geophysicist Stefan videos and one other lady, I can't think of her name right now, on how they're saying, hey, we're getting blasted by the sun. The largest massive, what do they call it, like coronal hole or whatever in the sun, it was 7 Jupiters wide, like the largest we've seen in, I think he said 10 years or 20 years, something like that. Has literally been blasting the planet, and I think yesterday was the absolute worst of it, but I think we're still getting some of it today. So there's a lot of information that I can't give to you right now because the video would go on and on. One of the things Stefan said, he said normally we don't get blasted like this except when it's in the cooler weather, cooler air in the winter, etc., but we are getting it at a time when it's starting to warm up in the northern hemisphere, and this and that's happening. That's unusual. Here's what's going on. So if you've watched those links, which I left in the last couple, I don't think it was yesterday's video, but the solar, you'll find them it's just the last 2 or 3 or 4 videos. I've left like 2, maybe 3 of those videos like that. I've left some links. You can follow his most recent links, and he is absolutely connecting the earthquakes to this. There's I think up in the state of Washington, up the west coast of the United States, right there by Canada, there's a huge, I think it's, what do they call it, a hurricane just off the coast of Washington. There's a lot of factors, a lot of things that are happening because of the electromagnetic energy, and there's another word for it, plasma, but there's another word I can't remember right now, that's just absolutely blasting the earth, and it's causing computer glitches, it's causing certain websites not to function correctly, it's causing all kinds of problems. So the way I look at all of this is, how does this affect human beings on an energetic, emotional level? How does it affect people emotionally? I was going through a couple different YouTube videos the other night on other channels, and everyone on there's like, man, I can't sleep. I have so much anxiety. I've got all this energy. I'm exhausted because I can't sleep. Sheena, the young lady we sent money to about a month ago that helped out in the Philippines, she's like, oh, Michael, can you do an energy healing session? I'm like, sweetie, I'm telling you, because she's having asthma problems right now. And asthma comes from anxiety, it comes from fear. It's the tightening of the lungs, everything tightens up. So I'm going to do a session on her to help her lungs, to help her energy, her chest, and her heart energy to calm down and relax so she can breathe deep. So I have 3 clips here of the earthquakes and the devastation. It's kind of hard to watch. Nothing brutal, nothing like that, but it's really just the buildings coming down. It's pretty emotional. So here they are.
Yeah.
This is symbolic of 2025. Complete teardown. Maybe not every building in the world, I don't mean that. I believe places like San Francisco, the Bay Area, Los Angeles, our buildings can handle absolute massive earthquakes because they're designed to sway and all that kind of stuff. These poor countries haven't had the money to do that over the last 40 years like we've done here in the United States. By the way, that was not my music. I did not add that. That came with the video. So the video that I made, I think I made another one, but I don't think I uploaded it yet. So we'll see. I'm going to check out the videos that I have waiting. It was let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 videos ago. The thumbnail says Massive Solar Blast. The title is Huge Coronal Hole. Solar flares cause annoyance, anxiety, and frustration, etc. How to feel better. So I gave some links on there, but I know there's another video. I thought that I put some links on there too. That might have been a little bit further back. So you can go ahead and check that video out for what I had said back then. And also, I'll put a link to Stefan Burns' newest video, which just came out about 15 minutes ago. I am telling you, it's even worse than what he was saying. Let me pull up the title. The title is "The Sun Explodes with an Insane Plasma Outburst as Global Seismic Swarm Begins." So this video, He's just putting it out there. We are getting blasted, and it's just absolutely insane. And I just watched it right now, right in the middle of this video I'm making. So here's what I want to wrap this up with right now. Some people right now are having a huge time dealing with stress, with anxiety, with fear, with feeling annoyed, and they don't know why. I'm telling you, go get a deep tissue massage. Take a warm saltwater bath. Do your stretching. Stretch for 30 minutes or more. Do deep breathing. Eat healthy. Drink your water. Get your minerals in. Don't overeat. Back off on the caffeine. In anything that's hot and spicy, you want to back off on all that stuff. And now you don't have to just like do no coffee if you drink coffee every day, but if you drink 2 or 3 cups a day, then drink maybe half a cup. Like really back off on it because it's getting amplified. Okay, so here's what I want to say. I'm trying to emphasize that I realize I'm really not getting the message across. This is going to be affecting people emotionally and has been affecting people for the last 3 days or so, maybe even more. But the last 72 hours, it has been intense for a lot of people. It's affecting people emotionally. Stay inside, stay away from people, as much as possible. Get your rest and sleep, etc., etc. Take care of your mental and emotional health. Right now, it is vital. Another quick tip is Epsom salt baths to help you relax. Magnesium, that's in Epsom salt, by the way, magnesium, and you can take magnesium supplements. If not, then do sea salt baths to help you to relax. So on the one hand, some of you can't sleep, so take naps during the day. Maybe if you can, take half a day off. Do something, catch up on your sleep, get your rest, do whatever you can. If you're not, then just deal with it and walk through the door. Keep going. So in the United States, it's Friday. It's almost 2 p.m. here, so you guys will have the rest of the day off. You have the weekend off. In Australia, that part of the world, it's already Saturday for them. So if you guys can back off, one of the biggest messages in this whole thing, especially this eclipse that's coming up tomorrow night on the 29th. For Australia, I think it's going to be the 30th in that part of the world. So I don't know exactly what. In California, United States, it's tomorrow night, Saturday, the 29th. One of the things about this thing is you need to rest. Slow down, relax, get your rest. Stop trying to read every book you can. Stop trying to get everything done. Just stop. And in that stopping, not only is it going to help you to calm down or catch up on your rest or deal with this, there's a message that's coming through for a lot of you, probably most if not all of you. Something that's going to help you shift your life, something that's going to be very important to you. So quieting down, calming down, and becoming more peaceful will allow this message to come through. Now how it will do it is probably the same message in different ways. One of them was a realization I had the other day, and I made a video about it. Let me see if I uploaded that one. Hold on. Oh yeah, I absolutely did. That came out March 26th. The thumbnail says, "Is this the answer to love?" And the title is "The Mysteries of Love and Emotionally Fulfilling Communication, Dating, and Relationship Discovery." So not only did I have this realization, I also had a client, one of his issues is about leaving his issue and going in this direction. So this message will repeat itself and it'll come to you in different ways, but it'll be the same, if not exact word for word, extremely similar to the point where it's essentially saying the same thing. So follow some of the tips I left in the video a day or two ago, like I repeated on here: stretching, deep breathing for at least 10-15 minutes. Do it 2-3 times a day. Stretch twice a day. Get a deep tissue massage. Get those hamstrings, calves, and feet massaged. Get your back massage. When you get your feet and your calves massaged, it relaxes your whole body. Another thing I would do, I would store up on some food. I would get some extra water. Because you never know what's going to happen next. I don't believe that this is done. I don't believe this is the end of this whole thing. I tell you what I do believe. I think after this eclipse, within 24 to 72 hours, we are going to feel a relief of energy, and I think people are going to start relaxing. So just hold on for at least 24 more hours. So hang in there. This too shall pass. Alright guys, that's it for this video. God bless you. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And just do some deep breathing and just relax and just go with the flow. I think it's going to be okay. I'm going to leave Stefan Burns, he's a geophysicist, latest video link in the description box beneath this video so you can watch. It just came out 20 minutes ago, so you can watch the latest news on what's been going on with our solar blasts and all that stuff.